Now, the constant theme that we have at this committee on various issues here, public accounts, is that when things go wrong, the ministers apparently have nothing to do with it. They always want to describe themselves, and Liberal members want to describe ministers as mere passengers on the ship of state. I'm sorry to see that likely at the industry file, we have yet another Liberal minister that seems to be more focused on leadership campaign preparations than on governing. I want to ask specifically, Minister Champagne has said, as Mr. Brock talked about, that there would be enhanced monitoring during the interim period and changes to contribution agreements. When the minister said that, was he telling the truth?
Mr. Chair, I think the previous testimony taken here about the interim period and the monitoring, the review of the files, the AG's observations and those being accepted by the department and SDTC are important. They're there on the record to establish how things will proceed.
Just answer the question. I mean, was the minister, who you report to as well ultimately, was the minister telling the truth when he said they were putting in place changes to contribution agreements and enhanced monitoring? Was Minister Champagne telling the truth? Yes or no?
So, Mr. Chair, the minister's actions are there on the record in terms of suspension of funding, putting in place a new interim board and a process to review the recommendations that have been made, particularly the Auditor General's report, and take appropriate action on that, and then subsequently to have it transferred to us.
I'll stop you there. I mean, I asked you the question twice, and you can't tell me clearly that the minister that you report to was telling the truth, which suggests he wasn't. And hopefully we'll have him before this committee so that he can give an answer directly to that, because he made some claims about changes at SDTC that just don't seem to have actually been made at all.